Before I go those back off to sleep again, because I was going to do this earlier. Actually, I did this podcast earlier today on April 5th, 2015. Wow, that lets you know I'm tired. Been 10 hours a day. 19. And around, like down there, far as something 5 o'clock this morning, on my way to work. Because I have a new work schedule, so yeah. But that's going to be changing pretty soon. So I'm not tripping about it. Because get up early, get up around 3, try to get to work at 6. Yeah, it's sick to tell. And I was really knocked out. I came inside the house and everything. So I was like, so I almost forgot to do the podcast because I fell asleep. So let's go ahead and do it. That's why I did the podcast this morning. There's a lot of cars going back and forth. So it truly messed up everything as to whatchamacallit. Trying to get the podcast done on time. Because I really was supposed to be like, man, I'm not supposed to redo it over again. But it is what it is. So we're about to go ahead and dive into it. It's this week 121, if I'm not mistaken. Sessions 591 to 595. Target run is done. I had to take a look at my phone because I have it on there of things I need to do this week. But yeah, sessions 591 to 595. Week 121. And look, we talk about the days on April 1st to April 5th, 2019. So let's go ahead and begin. On April 1st, 2019, Blessed Monday. So it says a new month filled with continued ventures and ambitions. Never tell anybody your plans for what it is you want to do. The reason folks may not be who they portray to be, so move like a ninja, swift and quietly. This is a new month. It is the 5th day in the month or 6th day in the month or whatever day in the month by the time you listen to this of April. It's going to have new adventures. It's going to have new ambitions. But like I mentioned last year, it's always good to move like a ninja when you're in business or even be an entrepreneur. The reason being is because you don't want to tell everything that you're doing to just anybody, or even some folks that's, close friends and stuff like that. There's some things you don't want to tell them as well. What you doing, big projects and stuff. Reason being, because you know how most folks going to take that information and what kind of energy they're going to process out. It's a rap quote by the Fugees, but it's very well known by everybody else. They smile right in my face, but they talk behind my back. And you got those type of individuals that will do that because they see you going somewhere. They're trying to go somewhere, but their mindset is not strong enough to get to the point as to where most of us are at in life. Because most of us have to go through the struggles. We have to learn from the struggles and the lessons and the pains that we have to go through in order to advance more. So move quietly like a ninja when you are doing something new. Because once you do that, your progress will show, as opposed to you just blabbing on by your mouth. Your mouth about your work. Let's continue. So on April 2nd, 2019, on the Grind Tuesdays, I said patience is the hardest thing that any of us can master. Once we learn how to have patience with certain things, then we can truly see the bigger picture of all things. Patience, as I mentioned earlier this morning, but I'm going to say this again tonight. Patience is the hardest thing ever to do. And the reason why it's the hardest thing ever is because we, as human beings, we try to control time and the elements when we're running late or when we try to get somewhere as quickly as possible, or when we want something done on our time and it doesn't happen. So we lose our cool. We don't have the patience to do what needs to be done. We start cussing, we start fussing, we start shut it down, we start telling folks make it the fuck out the way and stuff like that. We just become a whole different person. Those of you that drive, road rage, y'all know y'all be patient, but you got slow behind drivers, or folks cutting you off. You be the sweetest person in the car, take the person next thing you know, you be a pirate. You motherfucker, So it's like we have to learn on how to have patience. We have to learn the virtue of the word. We have to learn the virtue as to how it is for us to truly be patient with things. It's not an easy skill. It's an everlasting skill that we have. But once we master it, then anything that comes our way when we need to have patience, we'll have the patience. So that is, what's up. Let's continue. So April 3rd, 2019, Motivational Wednesdays. I said the impact you make today can truly change the outcome for tomorrow. What that basically means is that whatever your actions that you put in today can most definitely be something else completely different the next day. Like you may never know. So just be careful of what type of things you put on yourself, because the impact that you have against other individuals can be good or negative. That's attitude-wise. And I'm speaking on that for myself, because I'm a coworker. They know me to be like a happy, cheerful person. But I have my days where I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to be messed with and stuff like that. And those be the days where I'm like, man, headphones on all day. The hoodie stays on too, because, it's a little kind of chilly and cold and everything's like that. At the same time, even if I personally know you're not in my element of presence right now, I'm going to just walk right past you, and that's it. It's no disrespect. It's that I'm trying to be about myself and not try to be about anybody. But the intentions of the attitude, though, could be a great impact to those that might actually need your help, even when you don't feel like helping them. So we have to be careful of how our impact could affect individuals. Let's continue. So on April 4th, 2019, Daily Tips Thursdays. Always remember that you can be better today than what you were yesterday. Each and every day we are a work in progress. We are an art canvas, and art canvas is not done being created. We still being painted with the finishing touches. But before we get done with our finishing touches and things of that nature, we are still being learned. And we always could be changed the next day. Just gotta be better than when we were the day before. And can I be the same person that we was yesterday? Let's continue. So on Boss Satis Fridays, April 5th, 2018. Which is today. I said sometimes being peaceful is the best thing ever. Sometimes being peaceful is the best thing ever. The reason why I had mentioned it like that was because most folks don't understand that when you need to have your me time, especially at a work environment. Most folks fail to realize is that we as human beings, we do need to recharge. We need to recharge, and we need, by recharging mean that we just need to be by ourselves. But there's nothing wrong with that. Because once you really start seeing the bigger picture, and you start look at your emotions on different things. So some of us need to recharge from being at a job that we hate and stuff, to the point where we just need to go ahead and just do something else. And if I ever do something else, it's called, we're just, my bad, y'all. Gotta get some water real quick. Y'all getting the raw exclusive sounds. But no, in all seriousness, seriousness. Men, the Black, Irish, and the Italian is coming out. Wow, okay. But in all seriousness, though, we do need to go ahead and just rest and relax and take care of ourselves and take care of handle business and not worry about anything else or anybody else. And at the same time, too, the reason why it's always good to be in peaceful is for this very reason. It's good to be peaceful because when you're peaceful and you know yourself, then folks will start to see that and folks will start to respect that. And folks won't try to be like, oh, can I ask your help? Ooh. Be like, nah. That person is on something right now, but he's being peaceful. Because it's better to be peaceful at a work environment than to be pissed off, cussing off folks, and want to start to shout somebody. Let you guys know right now. Better to be peaceful than smack the shit out of somebody. Because they said tripping and acting stupid. You guys know exactly what I mean. Better to be peaceful. We in the car. By the hit road rage. There's a hit road rage. Get out the car. Now both of y'all fighting and both of y'all going to jail. Better to be peaceful at a gathering with family. You have to slap the shit out of somebody in the family because they said tripping. Or they piss you off. Y'all get what I'm saying? So, with that, be peaceful. Don't be going, yeah, because it's not worth it. So with that, ladies and gents, I thank you guys for tuning into tonight's podcast, which we did around 10 o'clock or whatever. I forgot what time we did this right now. But other than that, you guys can catch this later on this week on hitrockerproductions.com. So the YouTube channel, YouTube.com/ONAKU07, which is Onako07. I'm your host, Chinchilla Q, also known as Onako07, DJ Skylo, Curtis, and everything else of hitrockerproductionscm.com, Business Mind Leaders, aka the Roses Wolfson, and a DJ inside Midnight Club. Midnight Club, wow. Midnight's Classic Soul, aka The Lounge. Yeah, I need to go to bed right now. I gotta get up at 3 o'clock in the morning anyway, so, 3 something. Other than that, though, y'all have a wonderful, blessed evening. Catch you guys on the flip side. Your boy Chinchilla Q saying peace, sayonara, one love. We out. Deuces.